Hello everyone. I'm not sure how much space my phone has, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about how um a lot of people are really stressed out right now. A lot of people are wound really tightly. There's lots of bad weather right now, and this isn't even before we're heading into the hurricane season. Um but just a lot of different stressors. And it seems to be on the rise. And I just wanted to talk about ways to, um, like stress coping techniques and other things like that, or grounding yourself, um, pausing, taking moments to just help relieve stress. And I know that I've mentioned on my channel that I'm an empath, so I'm one of those people that I care. I probably care too much about what goes on around the world, um, and like I wish I could do more to help, but I am only one person, um, and since I don't have control over those things, I think the best way for us to impact ourselves but also impact others is to do what we can, like in our own, for ourselves and for our own, um like area of life that we affect, which is just our space and our home and our families and our communities and things like that. um Things that I do to cope with stress or to relieve stress. I saw a thing on Facebook today that said teach your kids that chores and cleaning and other things like that are not just chores, they're also self care. And I really liked that because when spaces are organized or spaces are less cluttered, it just feels better. And also, cleaning gives a sense of like achievement, of getting something done, being productive, and doing something good and satisfying, and things like that. You can do it well. It's easy to do. It's something that you can complete quickly. Um, Lots of good factors for that. It's never gonna change. It's always the same. Um, Something really satisfying to get done. Um, and so cleaning is a good stress reliever for me. Sometimes, like washing dishes and other stuff out, or cooking, I'll light candles, for nice smells and just the light and other things like that, like my oil burner. Um, and so the smells and getting that done, and just, um, I use, I don't know if I use it. I mean, I kind of just do it. I don't exactly use it, but then there's the mindfulness techniques, which are kind of grounding, pausing, taking breaths, but also, it's you don't really think about anything. You just kind of let your mind wander. You don't really focus on any certain thoughts, and just be peaceful for a few minutes. Um, that's mindful. I really like mindful techniques. Those have really helped me a lot. And you can do short ones, you can do long ones. There's all different kinds for any something for everyone if people like those. But I see so many confrontations or people being violent because I guess they're just hitting their limit. And I think that I've learned to protect my inner peace and things like that. And I think maybe some people wonder, where did I get that inner peace? Where did I get, how do I do that? And that's some of those things. Spending time with family, and if you don't have very much family, pets are good, or Um, if you have a space like a porch or a balcony to just sit on your porch and drink some tea or coffee or like lemonade or something like that. But spending time with family helps me a lot. Um, and love is so super, super powerful and super wonderful. And along with gratitude, just appreciating the beauty of each day, appreciating that um, maybe it did rain that day, everything got the rain or the water that it needed, appreciating that um, it was beautiful that day with light and things like that, or that if it did rain, it was warm enough that it dried everything out again so you could still do things that day, that it didn't rain like all day. Um, we need to work on those de-stressing and less stress and relieving that stress so that we don't get too wound tightly like these other people. So that we don't reach our limits. And I have worked on that for a long time because, like I said, as an empath, these other things that are all around the world give me anxiety a little bit because I can't control those things, and I wish I could do more. Like I wish I could do more to help people stop suffering, to help people stop hurting or experiencing bad things. But I can't. But I can pray for people. I can um, work on prayer, and manifesting and meditating also helps. Like I said, it helps de-stress. It helps organize your thoughts. It helps ground you. It helps to stay connected to source, to stay connected to positivity, possibly for gratitude, because just meditating or manifesting on what you're grateful for that day is really good. It helps you de-stress. It's really good for your body. It's really good for your spirit. It's a good energy to sit in, gratitude. So, even if people don't believe in manifesting, don't believe in things like that, that's really calming and de-stressing. And I practice these things because I get overwhelmed easily with depression or anxiety. Um, and then again, like I said, also with the empath stuff, with things going on before stuff got like this. Um, I was concerned. I was concerned about things that I really couldn't do very much about. I can pray about them and I can ask God to do what I can't, but and I don't think that's a small thing. I don't especially I know everyone's not a Christian and people shy away from religion, but especially Christians, like our last thing shouldn't be prayer. Like prayer should be first. It's more powerful than I think people think. But so I don't think that that's a small thing. But I do think that if there are spaces where we have the ability to do more, prayer isn't enough. Like we should do what we can because prayer's not going to help if we're not doing what we are able to do. Um, but um, acts of kindness do help too. Um, they do. They help relieve stress. They help other people. And it doesn't have to be super big things. It can be complimenting someone. It can be smiling at someone. Something really small. Um, it can be those things. Um, but doing our best to relieve our stress, not get into confrontations, protecting our peace. And I've been working on these for a while because being depression or working on anxiety and other things like that, um, I've just been working on them anyway. But people that aren't doing that or don't believe in that, maybe they haven't learned coping techniques. Maybe they haven't learned, um, relieving stress and other things like that. So those are a few.